Welcome back to 30 at 6. As we started last month, we have a new segment called Dialogue with Leadership, in which we bring Dr. Alan McCarthy, or another leader in Cecil County, in to give us an update on what's been going on. Alan McCarthy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much for the invitation to come.
Of course. You took some time in your speech at today's inauguration to lament the partisan discord and lack of civility going on in politics at the national level. As we mourn the passing of a president who valued dialogue and civility so much, is it a lost cause, or can we find a way back?
No, it's not a lost cause, and we need to find our way back sooner than later. We basically have to realize that this is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And in order to do that, we basically have to meet somewhere in the middle, and we cannot be punishing people for not agreeing with the ways that we want to see things done.
Do you think the way back starts at the local level?
It's always good to work more at the local level because you get to see people and hear their interactions. But the thing is most of the problems as I see it right now are having come from the upper levels where these people are self-serving and they're really not taking care of their responsibilities to serve their constituents.
What issues do you see taking shape as the most important in Cecil County in 2019?
Basically, one is a continuation to install the infrastructure on the Route 40 growth corridor. That includes the water, the sewer, and internet fiber. The gas line is pretty much completed, which goes from Elkton all the way to Perryville. In order for us to continue to develop the county in a sensible fashion to generate income, we have to diversify our basically revenue base, which means bringing in new businesses. And by doing the infrastructure work, we will attract new business. That's the most important thing. Other issues would be, and this is maybe pushing it would be to basically continue to make the interchange available on Belvedere Road and I-95. We need to do the NEPA study, which is underway. I think that most of the work has been done to find ways to finance this. We have a tremendous amount of growth going on right now, as you're well aware. We brought in Lidl, True Air, Amazon. We have a number of other very significant prospects coming to Cecil County, and these are all dependent on having the necessary infrastructure to support their business.
About the interchange at Belvedere Road, the purpose of that would be to allow trucks heading to Cecil County distribution centers direct access to industrial parks so that they're not causing congestion and wear and tear on our roads.
That is correct.
What is the status of those negotiations?
Well, they're pretty much in order. I mean, the thing is the road that the trucks will have to stay on the local state roads, which is Route 40, 222, 272, and 279 until this interchange is built. Once that happens, the roads will have direct access to I-95 north or south.
And what kind of timeline do you think we're looking at?
I'm hoping that everything could be over and done, completely built and operational within 3 years.
Can you bring us up to speed on the developments at Brantwood Park?
Yes, the major issues right there, basically we have a study going on to see how to best develop and utilize Brantwood Park on the south side. The north side is currently available as a walking path, and that's coming along quite well. They basically are not going to do any significant development until we have the entire program and plan in place, and then we'll develop it as we have the resources to do so.
Going back to infrastructure for a moment, is there any information available about the bridge construction over the Amtrak tracks in Northeast? The progress seems to have stopped.
Yes, it did. The second contractor walked off the job, and the thing is they're trying to basically sort out all the different issues, see who's responsible for what, and then come back with a sensible plan to make it functional again. But I suspect it'll take 2 years to get that done.
Is there anything else we've missed?
Well, probably the biggest issue in Cecil County right now, I'm sorry to say this, is the opioid epidemic.
Right.
That continues to go on in spite of all that we've done. We right now have had over 600 overdose calls. Each one of those costs a number of thousands of dollars to basically attend to, and it's not getting any better. Everything that we've done is basically all for naught. I mean, we work very hard. The police officers put in a tremendous amount of time, as long as the emergency services, but these people, once they get on these drugs, are hard to get them off. We're basically trying to reevaluate the ways we're going to deal with this. I think that prevention and education is truly the only way out, and basically try to provide the necessary services to those addicted to try to get them off of the drugs. But that's going to be a very long and time-consuming process.
Well, that and many other issues we'll be watching in 2019.
Yes, there's many. There's never a shortage of things to do.
County Executive Alan McCarthy with Dialogue with Leadership. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so very much. Okay.